خب دوستان اسم جدید این خیابون رو گذاشتیم خیابان پاک کننده شرارت بنیامین نتانیاهو. پیام مردم ایران به مردم اسرائیل: صلح و آزادی برای همه.
In the heart of Iran, where the regime enforces hatred of Israel, miracles are happening. A street named after Benjamin Netanyahu, a man raising the Israeli flag under Tehran's iconic Azadi Tower, students chanting "Death to Palestine" in defiance of their teacher, and a rap song celebrating Netanyahu's strength spreading like wildfire across the country. These are not just stories of rebellion, they are cries for freedom. How did these extraordinary moments happen? And what do they mean for Iran, for Israel, and for all of us? Stay with me as we uncover the incredible story of courage and hope. It began with a single street sign. In the heart of Tehran, someone dared to hang a sign that read, "Netanyahu eradicates evil." For decades, the Iranian regime has labeled Israel the little Satan. Its propaganda saturates every part of life, from classrooms to television. Before the brave individuals who put up this sign, Netanyahu represents something entirely different: strength, resilience, and defiance against tyranny. This was more than a message. It was a challenge to the regime, a way of saying, we reject your lies, we reject your cooperation, and we admire those who fight against oppression. The risks of this act were enormous. In Iran, even the smallest act of dissent can lead to imprisonment, torture, or even worse. And yet, this street sign appeared in plain sight, a crack in the regime's control, and a beacon of hope for the people of Iran. Then came the students. In an Iranian high school, an administrator attempted to lead the mandatory morning chants, "Death to Israel," but the students had other plans. "Death to Palestine," they shouted back, their voices growing louder with every repetition. The administrator, stunned, tried again, "Death to Israel." But the students wouldn't back down. Their laughter echoed through the schoolyard, drowning out his authority. Frustrated, he tried to burn a makeshift Israeli flag, but even the flames refused to cooperate, sputtering out as the students laughed harder. This wasn't just mockery, it was courage. Those teenagers, raised under a regime that punishes defiance with brutality, chose to stand together and say, "No." In that classroom, they rejected the lies they'd been taught their whole lives, proving that even in the darkest places, the truth cannot be silenced. In Tehran's Freedom Square, beneath the towering Azadi Monument, a symbol of Iran's history and the regime's power, one man stood alone, holding an Israeli flag in clear daylight. For decades, the regime has taught its people to hate this flag, to see it as a symbol of evil, but to this man it represented hope, freedom, and the rejection of tyranny. His act of defiance was as bold as it was dangerous. In a country where dissent is met with violence, standing with an Israeli flag was nothing short of revolutionary. His image quickly went viral, inspiring millions of Iranians and showing the world that the regime's control is crumbling. But perhaps the most unexpected form of resistance came through music. Iranian rapper Hamid Fard released a song called "Bibi." It wasn't just a rap, it was a revolution in sound. In the song, Hamid Fard praises Benjamin Netanyahu, known as Bibi, as a symbol of strength and defiance. The lyrics, raw and unapologetic, strike at the heart of the regime's lies. The lyrics go as follows: "Don't waste time, strike back with bombs of truth. Aim straight at the oppressor. The rules they wrote, tear them apart. Let freedom break through and cleanse this land. Bibi, you are the symbol of the fight. You stand firm, cutting through evil. Your strength inspires our resistance. You are the light in the shadow of darkness." For many Iranians, this song became an anthem. Its lyrics spoke to their pain, their dreams, and their desire for change. The song spread quickly across social media, shared secretly from phone to phone. For a regime that silenced dissent, this was a nightmare. Behind many of these stories is the voice of Rani Amrani, a Jewish Iranian who fled the regime as a teenager. Through his Persian-language Radio Ran broadcast from Israel, Ronnie amplifies these acts of courage, connecting Iranians with the truth about their government. Ronnie's broadcasts share stories like the man with the flag, the student's defiance, and Hamid Fard's song Bibi. To millions of Iranians, his voice is a lifeline, a reminder that they are not alone in their fight for freedom. A street sign, a classroom chant, a man with a flag, a song. These are more than moments of defiance. They are miracles, proof that even in the darkest places, the human spirit cannot be silenced. What part of the story inspired you the most? The flag in Freedom Square, the students' laughter, Hamid Fard's powerful lyrics, or Benjamin Netanyahu's street? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. And if this story moved you, please click like to help us spread these voices of courage. Subscribe to Stories to Inspire for more incredible stories like this. Click thanks to support our work, and consider clicking join to become part of our growing community. Because even in the darkest places, miracles happen. And sometimes they start with a single voice, a single flag, or a single song. Thank you for watching.